And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Jones. Makes the catch. It's Brown. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Gators pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. To the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by 5.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Buchanan. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And he's got it again. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's past the marker and still going. They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 22.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Here's the handoff on a counter.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. Touchdown, Wolverines! Barrels into the end zone. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. To throw, it's Jones. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward?
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great teams close the half well, and it's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Brown. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. To 30. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Jones. Grab behind the line. It's Ball. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First down at 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Zips it down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Marshall. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll hand it off. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver
breaking into the clear.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield. Ooh.
Looking to pass this time. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it on a crossing route, and he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on fourth down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Now it's second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Give it to the big fullback here. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Go. They feed the fullback this time. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Look out. He's got space ahead. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, you've got to be aware of this as a defense. It's third and long. You know that they're going to go to a screen pass. I don't understand what they're looking at here. This is clearly not the right defensive call. That's a play that you've got to expect to happen, and they were totally caught off guard.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This pack is running hard. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here late. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job. How sweet this must feel for this group to know that you're about to win the national championship. All that work that you put in throughout the entirety of the offseason, and here you're seeing this clock wind down to 0. Holly, we're on Gatorade watch at this point. When are they going to get the coach?
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it